Welcome back to another episode of Party Chats. It's a podcast where we take a look at video games and pop culture. We're currently on episode 3. So today I've got my co-host James the Kage fanboy here, and we've got a special guest with here today. His name is TTBurger88. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. TTBurger88. I am a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber with this account for about almost 3 years now. I started in October of 2016, and I just still going strong and stuff. I mean, I had another account that I had back in 2009, but that account is long gone and stuff. But that's another story for another day. But
Yeah.
this current account I have, it's been having it for almost 3 years now.
Oh, oh yeah. Matter of fact, there was one other account I made on YouTube, which was in 2011. James knows about it. I made this account dedicated for anime AMVs, which is no longer on there. Uh, oh, don't look for it. You will find nothing. But the first AMV I made was fucking Bleach with "Welcome to the Black Parade" by My Chemical Romance.
Hmm.
I'm so glad YouTube deleted that old channel.
Yeah, it's a different time for YouTube. Yeah, definitely a different time.
Yes, I was only 11 at the time too. And then,
Really?
and a year later, in 2012, I made this account, which was still going strong. I started making videos on it in 2014. But yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, what got you? So as a whole, what got you into reviewing games?
Well, I am a huge fan of the PlayStation. I'm sure you know that my channel has
Oh hell
many
yeah!
games on. I'm sure you know that my channel has a lot of game reviews for the PS1 and PS2. Well, yeah, I grew up with other consoles aside from that too. Like I grew up with consoles like Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. But like
Oh.
phone,
Oh,
phones ringing.
all right. We can edit that out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the phone. Yeah, my mom picked up the phone.
All right. All
But
right.
just ask the question over. Ask the question
Oh
over
yeah,
again.
but yeah. What I asked was, what got you into reviewing games as a whole, and you said something. You said you grew up with the NES.
No. Ask the whole question over as if you didn't ask it already. Ask the whole thing over
All right.
again.
All right. What got you into reviewing games as a whole?
Well, I'm a big fan of game consoles such as the PlayStation 2, and I like the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 as well. But I grew up with other game consoles such as Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 and stuff. But I got my PlayStation after getting those two consoles. But I love the PlayStation so much because I liked all the games for it. I liked the controller that I had for it. I mean, they had a
Yeah.
good big variety of games and stuff. And in fact, it was like one of the very first game consoles that I owned aside from a computer that had CDs and stuff and disc stuff, and I like that a lot because it just is so cool. I mean, like the very first game I ever played for the PlayStation was Croc Legend of the Gobos. Like I played it at my cousin's house.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first game I owned, but I counted as the first game I owned because it was the first one I played, and that's the first game that got me more into the PlayStation. So when we first started PlayStation, we only had Tomb Raider 2 and like a demo disc, and that was basically it.
Yeah.
But then we ended up getting other games, such as Croc Legend of the Gobos. Like I said, we got the original Ace Combat, which is called Air Combat. Frogger, he's back,
Yeah.
and like we had Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, but I got Crash Bandicoot 1 a little bit after that because I wanted to see how it all began and stuff.
Yes.
And just a lot of games that I grew up with, like tons and tons of games. Like the PlayStation was got me into survival horror with like the original Resident Evil and Dino Crisis and like Silent Hill and
Oh,
like just. And like, of course, it also introduced me to got me into my favorite fighting game series, Tekken. And
oh yeah, Tekken's amazing. Yes.
yeah, Tekken 3 is my favorite fighting game of all time, and
Yes.
let alone favorite video game of all time as well. Like nothing will top Tekken 3. Nothing will top Tekken 3 as my favorite video game of all time. Nothing will top that.
Yes. My speaking of Tekken, my favorite has to be Tekken 5, possibly because I grew up with it due to nostalgia and stuff. But yeah, even my mom would hop on Tekken as well. That shit was hilarious. I think she played as just either Jin or Asuka Kazama. I forgot.
Yeah, well, like in Tekken 3, like my favorite. The thing is that in all I played all the Tekken games, even Death by Degrees and like Tekken 7. Tekken 7 was horrible for me. Tekken 7 was just a disaster on so many levels because it felt more like Street Fighter with a coat of Tekken paint all over it, and the story was just so bland, just so short, and like Tekken. I mean, like I love all the Tekken games. I mean, Tekken 1 had kind of a slow start to it, but like Tekken 2 and 3 were awesome. Tekken 4 was awesome. Tekken Tag Tournament, Tekken 5,
Oh yeah.
Death by Degrees. I did review the game in the past, but like I was sold the game because I just couldn't get into the game anymore.
Yes.
But like, I'm gonna be redoing some of my older videos, and if I if I redo the Tekken series, I'm not gonna review Death by Degrees again, but I will be adding a part where I review Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection because like
That's
it's
my
like
favorite.
well, introduced me to the character called Lily.
Yeah, well, yeah. So the PSP version, it was basically the PSP version of Tekken 5, except it introduced Lily and Sergei Dragunov, who is my
And
main.
don't forget Armor King 2,
Wait, who?
the second Armor King. You know,
Oh, yeah, Armor King. Yeah, I remember now. Sorry.
well, because the first Armor King was killed was murdered by Craig Marduk and stuff. So
Yes.
yeah, and so was the original King was also killed as well by
Yeah.
Ogre.
And Tekken Dark Resurrection was actually my first ever Tekken game because at the time, the PSP was my first handheld console, and I'd never seen anything like it. So
I mean,
yeah,
who? Yeah, I mean, like it's true. Like Tekken 2 was my first Tekken game I ever played in the arcades and owned. Because like I remember like playing in the arcade and saw it was cool, and my mom gave me some money to play it. And the first character I ever played as was Kunimitsu because I thought she was a guy at the time. Because like. Because like, it's funny that playing Tekken 2, playing as Michelle Chang and Nina Williams, it got me interested into playing as female characters and characters in video games and such.
yeah. That's actually a pretty cool introduction to those characters.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because like
Yes.
I would always I played as Kunimitsu because I liked the mask that she wore and I thought she was a guy. So like I did not know, and I didn't know any better. So I just did that.
Yeah. Um. Oh yeah. Are you ever planning on reviewing JRPGs in the future, or?
In the future, yes, just
Yeah.
not right now. Just
Yeah.
not right now because like it just said because like I mean yes, I have beaten some like Parasite Eve. I've almost beaten Parasite Eve 2. I've beaten the Neptunia games, all the Neptunia games I own, and I beat Blue Reflection. I'm working on Death and Request, which I
Yeah.
haven't played in a while. 'Cause I got stuck at a part, but like Death and Request is probably my favorite game of the year so far, and Blue Reflection was my favorite game of 2017. But yeah, like I plan on reviewing some JRPGs someday. I plan on reviewing some
Yeah.
sandbox games.
Yeah. Because
But like,
reviewing JRPGs is quite a difficult task because JRPGs are like infamous for being long. Well, not infamous. That's the wrong word to use for it, but still,
they're
they're
known for being long.
yeah, they're known for being long.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But like someday when I have more time, I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a good start would probably be somewhere in the Final Fantasy franchise. Uh,
Yeah, or Parasite Eve or Vagrant Story or Chrono Cross or Neptunia or so. I mean, like I want to review Neptunia someday, but just that I don't know. Just like I just don't have the time and patience right now
yeah.
to review those games. But I plan on it someday. I mean, like the next game I'm going to review as of this recording is a fighting game.
Yes. Yeah. I also another good one to review would be Kingdom Hearts as well.
I have Kingdom Hearts. I never really played them that much. I'm not going to get Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't. I heard I don't really have an interest. Sorry, I had the hiccups.
It's okay.
I don't really have an interest in playing Kingdom Hearts 3. It doesn't look that fun.
Okay, I see you. I see you. All right. um, hold on. I'm trying to think on the fly here. Let's see. Which reviews have you had the most fun? Which reviews have you had the most fun making?
Well, that's a tough one. Like, 'cause, like I have fun making a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably the fighting game ones, like the Tekken series and the Soul series and Mortal Kombat. I mean, I had fun reviewing Rumble Roses and Donald Duck going Quackers. I had fun reviewing those and like I had fun reviewing what did I go? Let's see what other ones I had fun doing. Like I had fun with the current room I'm working on right now. I'm having fun. I had fun recording my lines and stuff, having fun with that.
Yeah.
And that's a hard question. Which one I had fun making the most? Because when you make videos, you have fun making videos.
Yes,
So
you do. Yeah.
that is a tough question. It's like I mean, like, of course, like I've been suffering. I've been forced to review those Barbie games, those Mary Kate and Ashley games and stuff like that. No, because my YouTube friend, a subscriber of mine named Dr. Morbus, loves to see me review those games. All started with Barbie's Racing Ride back in 2016 in December.
Wait. He asked you to review them, or did you?
He requested for me to review them.
Oh, oh man, yeah, I wonder what it was like capturing footage for that game.
But first start, yeah, because like I was just pretty much like, oh man, I can't believe I'm reviewing this. And then it went to Mary Kay and Ashley. Then I went to more Mary Kay and Ashley games, then the Barbie games, and I got one more. And there's one. I found out there's one more Barbie game I haven't touched yet. It's called Detective Barbie or something. So
Hey,
maybe one of these days.
first there
I'll,
was first there was Detective Pikachu, and now there's Detective Barbie.
yeah, I
We
know.
we truly live in a society.
Yeah, you could say that again. But like, it's just that. You have any more questions for me? Or something? Just want you have any more questions?
I still have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think? All right. So, what do you think of the upcoming E3 conference this month? Because
Not
Sony,
interested. Not interested. Because Sony's not even going to be a part of it. Not interested. Because the
ah,
thing is that E3 is nothing like how it was back then. Like back then, E3 used to be so much fun to watch. Now all they have at E3 nowadays is just trailers and of video games stuff. That's basically games and trailers. Basically all you see. Just that's pretty much. It's not entertaining at all. I
uh,
mean, like you can see those trailers. You can look at those trailers online. You have YouTube for that and stuff, and you have other gaming sites as well. You pretty much have no. There's no point in just review and just there's no point in it is the thing.
I do. One thing I do love about E3 is how they get into. Oh, sorry, something fell off my desk. Is how they get in touch with the game developers. Give us kind of a give us a behind the scene feel of what's going on with the game. But then you have shit like Ubisoft and EA just straight up lying to people. But we've already known that for years. But
You know
still,
that I don't even watch the only two conferences I ever watch. I usually watch are Microsoft and Sony. But the last year's E3 was so disappointing. I just stopped caring for E3
yeah.
because like it's not as fun as it used to be. Like E3 used to wow the fans and like all the cool games. Now it's just basically like, oh cool, another Assassin's Creed game. Oh cool. Oh, another Resident Evil game. Oh, cool. Or this and that stuff. Just like the same thing all the time. It just gets boring. I mean, yes, if it weren't for E3, I wouldn't have learned about the new Spider-Man game, Marvel Spider-Man. But still,
Yeah.
you could have easily found footage of that on the internet.
Matter of fact, last year's E3 it was lit to me. Except for as a matter of fact, EA's E3 conference was so bad that it was hilarious.
What happened? I didn't see it.
All right, to summarize, there was a lady on the mic. Her name was Andrea Renee. So yeah, she was there. They were giving us looks at what fucking I'm trying to remember Anthem. And the way they not introduced, the way they revealed the new Star Wars game coming under EA was just done so bad because they actually did it from the crowd.
Hmm.
And for God knows why, they did a little thing with Madden. Like, who gives, like, really, who's gonna have a whole E3 conference about Madden? Like, nigga.
Who cares about Madden?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, my headphone fell out. But yeah, man. And as a matter of fact, they even bought this like Madden esports player out so he could just flex on people. That shit was so bad that it was funny. And the rest of E3 went pretty smooth, you know, with the
Yeah.
exception of EA's E3 conference. But yeah, last year's E3 was pretty lit.
Yeah, definitely. What else do you do? I know. I'm sorry to ask this question, but I gotta meet a friend at 4:30. That's why gotta
Understand.
wrap. But like, what questions do you have for me?
What other questions do you have? So, what do you think of the PlayStation 5?
Well, with all the censorship going on, I am not having my hopes up that's going to be a great console. I mean, a part of me wants to get it, but a part of me does not at the same time. Depending on the console does look small, and I like how small the console looks.
Oh, I haven't seen
But like,
pictures of it yet. I'll have to look them
but
up.
like, it's just that the reason I buy the game is that they made it. Buy this is they made a sequel to Marvel Spider-Man, or they made another Quantic Dream game. I love the Quantic Dream games, especially like Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain and Beyond Your Souls and Indigo
Yeah,
Prophecy, aka Fahrenheit. I like those, but it's just
yeah,
or if they continue the Neptunia series and stuff, or make another Atelier game on there and stuff. But it's just I'm not going to hold my breath that the game is going to be that the system is going to be anything great because like we already know. I feel like both the consoles, the Xbox Two and the PlayStation 5, are going to flop. I think they're going to flop.
ah, I could see I could see the PlayStation 5 having good sales in the future, mainly because of the whole thing with backwards compatibility. And
Well,
also,
yeah, but the thing is that
yeah,
I don't care. I don't care for backwards compatibility. I have my PS1, PS2, and PS3, and they all work perfectly fine. I don't need backwards compatibility anyway. The best way to play a game on a certain console is to play it in that actual console.
yeah, sometimes you'll need a CRT television just for it to,
Be-
you know.
Yeah, I mean, like my original PS3 model was backwards compatible, and some of the games ran like crap in there. Like the SSX games would freeze after like playing them for like an hour or so, and there'd be other games too, like Final Fantasy, where like subtitles wouldn't appear on at times, like had backwards compatibility issues and stuff. So, what is the point?
Yeah,
What's the point?
I've only played two games backwards compatible on the PS3, which was Fight Night 2004 and what? Oh yeah, Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. And please God,
Never,
what?
never played a Naruto. Never played a Naruto game. I don't care for the Naruto anime, so
Oh,
never.
yeah, and both and for I don't know if it's just bad luck or if it's the console itself, but both games just ran terribly on it. Naruto had terrible lag during fight scenes, and Fight Night not round three, Fight Night 2004. It had terrible lag whenever during the match as well. As a matter of fact, even the menus were bad. I don't know if anyone here listening to this can I don't know diagnose my PS3. Please help. But
I don't
yeah.
know, but like
Sorry, buddy, I can't help you with that.
the original PS3 models were just weren't that strong. I mean, like the new slim ones, like the 320 gig ones, those are a lot stronger.
Yeah, I actually have the 1 terabyte PS4 Slim with me, but
I do as well. Not the PS4 Pro, but the regular PS4 Slim.
yeah, I don't have the Pro with me, but yeah,
I don't need the Pro. I don't have a 4K TV. I don't need a 4K TV.
yeah, I just got one for Christmas, so I'm like, fucker, you know.
Well, it's just that I don't know. I mean, I just feel like gaming is totally changed these days. Now it's more into the cloud service or the Steam service or whatever. Just that it's basically that. And of course you have those god awful microtransactions and stuff, that loot boxes, which I heard that like they're passing a bill to ban loot boxes and stuff. Which I hope that does pass.
Oh hell yeah,
Hope that bill does pass.
yeah,
That's one bill I actually want to pass.
yeah. You said something about cloud gaming and the Google Stadia, man. I remember when they revealed that, and it got shit on so bad. And yeah, the Google Stadia is a bad idea, just waiting to happen. I mean, because once a game gets taken off the store, you can't ever play it again. You can only relive the game through just footage and stuff. Which yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
true, definitely.
because it's a cloud console as Google advertised it. Which no, and I also remember.
Here, we have a joke for you. It's called PlayStation Now.
Never used that, but like it says a lot of it's that. I think one thing I don't like about gaming these days is basically like only games you see nowadays are basically first-person shooters and action games and stuff like that. Just basically a lot of games are just repeats of each other. There's like no originality and stuff. Except for like Quantic Dream games and stuff like that, or like the JRPGs that the Compound Heart and This America make.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human was an okay game, but
I love that game. I love it. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite games of last year.
yeah, I remember.
Australia's RPG of the year.
Oh yeah, so let me tell you this. So at an Australia Game Awards, I forgot the name of it.
Well, I got to go in 15 minutes. We got to wrap this up as soon as possible.
All right,
So I'm just
all right, I got you. So yeah, at an Australian Game Awards last year, what happened was Detroit Become Human won the greatest JRPG of the year, not JRPG, greatest role playing game of the year. I don't know
How?
I don't know what.
Where they got that from, because it's not just nothing RPG related about it.
I know, and then there were people on Twitter trying to defend it, saying, "Oh, it's a role playing game because you play the role of someone else." Like, no, nigga, no.
Yeah.
Oh man. So you don't plan on getting a PlayStation 5 soon, or?
I don't know. I don't
Oh, yeah.
know. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
It's gonna
I mean,
have nothing but censorship on there. It should be called the Censor Box 5.
Yeah.
I mean that censorship thing is going to spread to the Xbox too and stuff like that. I mean, it's going to spread to other consoles. It's not just going to happen with Sony. It's going to have that
Oh,
thing's
yeah.
going to spread.
I know, and Microsoft is like on the West Coast as well. Oh Lord, I have to
What do
wait.
you-
What?
But no. You don't. It's just they took a Neptunia game and censored it, of all things.
Yeah, I've seen screenshots.
They
of
did that with Dead or
Neptunia.
Alive. They did it with the new Dead or Alive Extreme 3 game. Dead or Alive Live Extreme 3 whatever the new, I forget the name of it at the moment. The one that's on the Switch and the PS4. They censored the PS4 version.
Yeah. Yeah, Sony
But-
is just bad. Yeah.
I mean, I love Sony. I don't want to give up on them, but they're making them not good choices there. I mean, ever since they moved to California, their censorship policy's been going way uphill.
They want to protect the children and make games safe for you to play in front of your family and your friends.
I don't get that sentiment at all because while Sony is censoring out games, they're still publishing games on their console like Call of Duty or Battlefield, which are just as bad, if not worse.
You play Days Gone, and there's the fucking pole dancing scene.
Oh yeah, Days Gone. Yes, Days Gone.
I haven't gotten to that. I haven't gotten that far in the game. I mean, like I've been playing other games, but like I just gotta tell you.
But I just know that kind of in there
because I just gotta tell your Lulua, the Shion of Alchemist of Arlen, whatever it's called. I haven't played it yet, but I plan on playing it later today or so.
Oh yeah.
I love the Atelier games. I never beat any of them, but I love playing them.
Yeah, I've got Atelier Sophie and Atelier Tutorial on my PS4 and PS3.
I have this is what I have. I have Atelier Rorona, Atelier Toturi, Atelier Miroru, Atelier Sophie, Atelier I forget the other two of like that's with the book and stuff. I forget the other two at the moment.
Yeah, the mysterious book, that was Sophie. Yeah.
Well, there was two more after that.
Oh, two more after, yeah.
The only Guts game I have is Blue Reflection.
That's a good one. I loved that game. I beat that game.
That's an $80 game right there.
Oh yeah,
$80.
Wait.
I got it for $40.
Oh no! It's nowadays it's $80 because of how obscure and much of a rare game it is. I got mine for $25.
eBay resellers fucking kill me sometimes.
Yeah. So does Amazon too.
Yeah. I mean, like,
But,
if you go, oh, go ahead.
Yeah. What do you have more questions? I gotta leave in 10 minutes. If you have any more questions.
That's all I have to ask for you. But yeah, thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Well, yeah, definitely. Like, I'm glad we should definitely do another interview like this sometime in the future. Like, it's like an upgrade. So I'm sorry if I had to kind of rush this thing here. Just I did not know.
It's okay.
I did not know. I did not plans with friends at the last minute and stuff.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but good job with the interview.
Thank you.
I had fun here, and be on the lookout for my next review.
Yes,
I'll tell you all what the next game is I'm going to review anyway. Just because I'm a good guy.
All right.
The PlayStation version of the game. Primal Rage.
All right, Primal Rage. I see you. I respect that.
The fighting game with dinosaurs, like Mortal Kombat with dinosaurs.
I'd seen. I remember.
It was started off as an arcade game, actually.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, good.
It was part of Midway Arcade Treasures Volume 2 as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave a link to your channel and to your Discord server in the description below as well. So yeah, make sure to check out TTBurger88's channel.
And feel free to subscribe and join my Discord group, TT Burger Gamers United. It's a Discord group where I have a lot of my fans there to like talk to and stuff. And
yes.
it'd be nice to talk to you guys and to talk to more people and stuff. So feel free to join. Just let me know who you are, and I'll add you.
Quiet the entire time.
Wait, what'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
I was the one quiet 99% of the time.
Oh,
yeah. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
You're fine, man. You good?
You're good. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I gotta say.
Yes. All right. It was nice having you on here, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right.